Holy freaking cow, folks. Netflix just died and took Disney with it. And so in this video, we are going to talk about all of that and what I plan to do going forward. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. Netflix just died. It's down about 20% in after hours. And this comes after the company reported a loss of 200,000 subscribers. It's also important to note that this is the first time Netflix has reported a subscriber loss in more than a decade, in more than 10 years. That's why the stock is absolutely getting killed. Let's see. Netflix has also taken some of the other subscriber service stocks down. This would include Apple, Amazon, and obviously Disney, which is down about 3 to 4%. Could fall more, who knows? So let me just go ahead and read the CNBC article a little bit. Netflix reported an unexpected decline in first quarter net subscribers as the company navigated an exit from Russia and an increasingly saturated North American market. This is true. There are a bunch of people in this business now. It ain't just Netflix. It's Apple, it's Amazon, it's Paramount, it's Disney. It's saturated. They're right. Net subscribers came in at minus 200,000 versus 2.51 million expected. That is huge. Netflix's drop in new users came as a surprise to Wall Street, with analysts looking for a slowdown, but still positive growth in subscriptions in the first 3 months of 2022. I agree. This is actually a shock to me, and this changes everything. Let me tell you guys why. So I thought Netflix would miss expectations more than likely. Obviously, you can never predict, but I thought that they would at least still have some growth. Not only did they not grow, they lost subscribers. Holy freaking moly. So let me tell you guys what's going to happen, right? Because as you look at this chart right here, Netflix is down 20% and it continues to fall. Now, if you look at the key levels, remember, we always talk about those key levels. Netflix held that 270 for a little minute in after hours. It held it for about 5 minutes, went up a little bit, and then it broke it. Now it has broken that $270 trend, and now it's in the 260s. I'm telling you guys right now, this thing is heading to 250. You heard it here first. I'm telling you that right now. It's heading to 250. It might even go lower than that. You're going to see a complete overreaction. I'm trying to look at the chart. Let me just look at the chart so I can figure out what we can expect and how low this thing can fall. Let's see. It looks like we do have a resistance at 263, maybe. I do see that. Let's see. Another resistance is at 255, it looks like. But if you want my honest opinion, just looking at this chart, it looks like we could go as low as the 240s. That's what I am looking at. So my bad. I said 250s. We can go to the 240s. We can easily head to the 240s. And dare I say, I think we might. Because let me tell you guys something. If you guys remember Facebook, by the way, do not buy this stock right now. God, please, for the love of God, do not buy this stock. Let it sit. Give it some time. Obviously, I would love to buy Netflix here. This is a great price to buy Netflix, but I'm going to wait because this is a true falling knife. They just lost subscribers for the first time in an entire decade. You dang right there's going to be a huge overreaction. So what you're seeing right now is nothing, because tomorrow when the market opens, you're going to get all these people who probably have Robinhood or whatever and don't have access to the aftermarket, after hours or whatever it is. I don't know. But trust me, I have seen these mega drops before. Matter of fact, Netflix had a mega drop like a few months ago. So we've already seen this before. Netflix had a mega drop. Facebook had a mega drop. We've seen several stocks that had mega drops after earnings. And what do we always notice? The day that it happens is always the worst day to buy. Always. Because days lead after that, they always tend to drop lower. So I can tell you guys right now what's going to happen. Netflix looks, well, I see it's recovering now. It's starting to reclaim that 270. If Netflix can reclaim that 270 resistance, you might be okay. But if you want my honest opinion, it's going to go lower. People are going to overreact like crazy people. And I think some of it is warranted, because at the end of the day, I think it is a red flag that they lost subs. I think that is a huge red flag. But at the same time, I think the stock was heavily inflated and boosted up due to the fact that everybody had to stay at home. So what else are you going to do at home? Freaking play Monopoly all day? No, you're going to watch Netflix. So it makes sense. I get it. But if you want my honest opinion, there's going to be a huge overreaction to the stock. So do not be surprised if you see this thing go to the 250s, the 240s. You could easily see this thing go to the 240s. Easily. You could easily see, as a matter of fact, it probably will happen. It might. It just might. But I would not buy right now. As much as you guys want to buy right now, I would wait. That's well, let me just say that. This is what I'm personally doing. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a few days. I'm going to give it till probably like Thursday or Friday. I'm going to see what happens with this thing, see if it can find a support, a consolidation. Remember what happened with Facebook. Facebook plunged. Remember that first like day or two, Facebook absolutely plunged. And then after that, it plunged again. It went lower. It had like this slow bleed. That's how these stocks go. I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do. So this plunge that you're seeing right now, down 20%, it can get worse. So I'll be very mindful of that. What else do I want to say? Unfortunately, this is impacting Disney, which you guys know is one of my stocks that I have on my Bang watch list. But I like Disney, you know. So, and Disney is more than subscribers. Like Disney is more than streaming services like Netflix. Disney's got the parks. That's actually their real bread and butter. So I'm still a fan of Disney because I think that the fact that people are leaving the house and going outside is going to be good for Disney because they're more than likely going to go to Disney's theme parks and take their kids there. So you guys know I love Disney. I think Disney's going to be fine. I think you're seeing peak FUD with Disney right now because there's so much going on. God knows why they got involved in politics. That was so dumb of them, but you got the politics, you got the virus, you got this, and that. Now you got Netflix bringing the stock down. I think this is peak FUD for Disney. So what is the story of the day? Is the story of the day Netflix? No, the story of the day is Disney. That's the story. Disney is what I'm looking at. Disney is what I'm looking to buy. Yep, I said it. So tomorrow, I'm not going to do it now, but tomorrow when we see how things settle, what will I be looking to buy? Will I be looking to buy Netflix? No, I'm going to wait for Netflix. I'm going to give Netflix a chance for everybody to complain and cry and, oh my God, the world's going to end, and panic sell their Netflix shares. And then once I see it settle at a decent price, hopefully the 240s or somewhere around there between 240 and 260, that's where I will be looking to make my entry and buy some Netflix. But until we get that confirmation, we see what happens, I've got my eye on Disney. I like Disney. So the fact that Disney went down a little bit because of Netflix is good for us who want to get a nice dollar cost average price. So Disney is actually what I will be looking to buy. Yes, you heard it here first. I will be looking to buy Disney tomorrow if it stays here. Now, if the market just rockets, then no. But right here, $127, I'm looking to buy Disney. That's the story of this video. Netflix, trust me, you'll have plenty of time to buy Netflix. Netflix is already down so much. It's going to keep falling. Trust me, they always do. There's going to be more overreaction tomorrow. Then the news is going to run with it. And oh my God, everybody's going to die. You know, that whole thing, the whole FUD thing. So that's coming. It's unfortunate to see Netflix fall like this. One thing I do want to highlight is, man, this is how you know we were in a bubble in 2021. Look how much Netflix is down. Netflix in November was at $691. Today, the stock is at $270. Holy freaking moly. That is one heck of a loss. That sucks. But anyway, you guys know what I preach. We preach buying blue chips, but we buy them at the right price. That's why we are going to be patient in Netflix. We are going to be looking to buy Disney. At least I am. And we are going to continue to watch the overall market and continue to monitor for opportunities. Okay, so what is the overall gist of this video? Because I want to make sure that I am extremely clear with you guys. Okay, so the overall gist of this video is looking here at Netflix. Netflix is now significantly lower than it was even during the March 2020 crash of the stock market. That is absolutely insane. Netflix is actually at its 2018 and 2019 lows from what I can see looking here at the chart. As a matter of fact, it's lower than that. It's lower than it hit in 2019, and it's not lower than the 2018 lows, but it's getting there. And so what I would want to say with Netflix is let the market like take in what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like let the market sit on it. You know, don't rush and buy Netflix yet. Give it a few days, maybe even give it a few weeks. You might even have to. I'm thinking a few days right now, but it might not hurt to even wait a little bit longer because you got to let the market, you know, take all of this in and determine how it wants to deal with Netflix stock. That's how this whole thing goes. So Netflix, I would wait. Now, let me just say this. Netflix is at a great buying opportunity. My only issue is I think it can and probably will fall much lower. What is that, 260? This thing can go to the 240s and maybe even lower. It really can. Overreaction and negative sentiment is really something in the stock market, okay? So that's what I really want to say. Netflix is a buy, just not yet. Just sit and wait. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting and waiting. In terms of Disney, okay? Disney is actually in the same boat. I know I said earlier in the video I'd probably buy tomorrow. Let me be very clear. I want to make sure I'm clear. If Disney settles at a fair price, then I would probably buy tomorrow. But let me say this. The way Disney is falling now, and I see it's down 5%, Disney could go to 120, like $120 even. And I think that's the next resistance for this. I actually haven't really looked, but I think that's the next resistance. But either way, Disney could fall to 120. And if Disney fell to 120 or lower, that's when I would start buying. Now, the opposite could happen. Disney could just hang here for a few days. If Disney hangs here for a few days, then I don't know. I'll probably I'll wait and see what happens and maybe buy. So ultimately, what I would probably do, this would probably be my game plan. let's say I got $1,000, right? I'd probably buy 1 or 2 shares of Disney tomorrow if it stays at this $125 range. And the other 800 or 700 or so dollars, I'd probably wait and see what else happens, because it's very possible Disney could fall lower as a sympathy to Netflix. So that's what I wanted to communicate to you guys, to make sure that I am extremely clear on what I plan to do. So there you guys have it. That will go ahead and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Netflix is down 23%, by the way, and it looks to be falling. But anyway, there you guys have it. That'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.